yellow submarine. The yellow submarine.
Today, we have brought you a 2001 Porsche Boxster.
And we are in a snow globe. Very special moment.
Yeah, and you know who brought us this 2001 Porsche Boxster?
Porsche of St. Paul, awkward high five.
They have this car for sale, and we are bringing it to you to teach you about all the greatness that a 2001 Porsche Boxster has.
Here is the amazing thing. The Boxster came out in 1997.
Yep, 97.
Right? This is a 2001. This is technically a .2.
But they didn't do any .1, .2s, but they did like the RPM for the base 2.7 liter is actually at 7,200 RPM instead of 6,700 RPM red lines.
Which this, you get the 7,200.
Yep.
Max horsepower comes at 6,500 RPM.
What is that horsepower?
217 ponies.
Yep.
And this is dubbed as, well, the most, it's not the most affordable Porsche because you can get it in 924s and 944s, but like on the modern era of Porsches,
This is easily the most affordable, most recognizable, and really it's a great car, and we're here to tell you why.
I mean, just take a gander with your eyes. Do we need to say anything, or is our video over already?
No, our video isn't over yet because we still need to tell them that the link to Porsche St. Paul's website is in our description.
It's below
So
our
if you
feet.
want a car like this, you go there and you contact Porsche St. Paul.
Let's put some heat in the engine, put some heat in our hands, and go talk about it. 2001, just barely fresh out of high school, living the dream, seeing one of these bad boys on the road. It didn't spark my love for Porsche, but it definitely enhanced it.
Wait,
I
you
am-
were just out of high school? I was just born! Well, a couple years. Oh.
This is a nod to nostalgia, but still being modern enough where you're not stuck on the side of the road always fixing a car.
Yeah, this car, it is what I have always thought of as Porsches were 996, 986, and newer sports cars.
I got a little bit crazy when we drove a 993 for the first time.
Yep.
Because that's like one of my cars that I just love. This is just a base Boxster, but the 2.7 liter is plenty enough.
217 horsepower and 192 foot-pounds of torque. That is actually a lot considering this weighs 2,778 pounds.
The 5-speed manual is a dream to drive. It is buttery. This is probably one of the nicest examples that you could find from 2001 because it is clearly well taken care of.
Yep.
And it has 45,000 miles on it. The shifts you'll feel are, they're not clicky, like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're not mushy. It's
Yep.
just a nice, buttery, yeah, it's like cutting warm butter with your knife.
What are your analogies anymore?
I don't really know.
You went from YouTube, I don't really know, to your like actual serious voice of like, I really don't know.
I am just loving this car, and I don't know. Of course, you can get a plethora of cars that have good value that are 2001 and they're sports cars.
Yep.
You can think of a lot of them, right? This is one of the pinnacles, and I am loving every single minute of it.
You are way too excited for a base Boxster.
All right, and here's my official negative side of the review.
Oh boy, here comes the negatives.
In the first gen Boxster, with the convertible top, you had the plastic rear window.
Yep.
If you can see back there, it starts to get a little bit cloudy and distorted just a little bit.
This one's in real good shape, but they do, as you let them age, get worse.
I don't care enough to make it a decision maker. You can go to a like a canvas specialist or whatever
And get it replaced.
and get it replaced. No big deal at all. This car, if you look at the front, it's not the cleanest interior right now because it hasn't been gone through the shop. But there is something about the classic Porsche dash layout.
I love it.
It is just fantastic. I would say this car is the best value Porsche you could buy, have fun every day, and be modernly reliable.
Yeah.
Coming from your 944, that was really fun to drive. It looks cool. It's a blast. But you always worry about the maintenance. This car doesn't have that same thing. It's very modern.
I'm excited to get in the driver's seat and compare it a little bit to my 944.
Flat six all day long, baby. I can't stop smiling.
Oh,
even
you
when you
can't?
drive like a granny.
Oh, yeah. Got to drive nice and slow in my, old man Porsche. It's not a ton of power, but it's enough.
So it doesn't have low-end torque.
No, but when you get up in the rev range, she starts to sing.
It is very quick enough for what is considered a classic Porsche.
Yeah.
You can put classic insurance on this.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
Yeah. What do you think about the engagement of the clutch and the shifting of the gears on something of this vintage?
It's very immediate for the clutch, and it's a really short, pedal travel, and it feels weird to me because I'm used to driving my modern 2014 Porsche Cayman S. So everything feels a little bit different, but it feels more of classic and exciting in that way. You said classic. It is a modern classic car. You want to hold on for a second?
Sure.
We gotta test out the steering.
It's not bad. It obviously has a little bit of body roll.
Yeah.
But for a car that is 24 years old now, the suspension is on point.
Yeah, this car feels great all around. I really enjoy driving this car. It feels like I'm driving something special, but it was not break the bank. It feels great like that.
Yes. Whereas, you start to get into classic 911s.
You break the bank very quickly.
And you can also continue to break the bank
when you need any maintenance.
Exactly. And it is also a hometown, garage mechanic, our mechanic style.
Yeah, we could do everything.
Could do a lot of things
So
on
if
here.
you're looking for a car that you can actually do the maintenance and fix yourself, this is one of them.
And there's something about the older air-cooled flat six sound that has gone away.
This isn't air-cooled, obviously.
Did I say air-cooled?
You did, but it does have a similar sound as the air-cooled models.
I meant water-cooled. My head got a little flustered because this car is just so cool.
What is interesting about the early water-cooled engines from Porsche is they were actually pretty much just an air-cooled engine that they found a way to water-cool.
This is special. I really, really enjoy this car.
Second gear is really fun. It has the right amount of power for a fun, just cruising car. It's not break your neck fast, but it is fun.
That is this car. So I can compare it to our Miata that we have. The Miata has nothing on this car.
It's better than the Miata. It's better than my 944. It's just, overall, it's a really well-rounded car. It feels fun to drive. It's engaging. Everything about it just makes you want more.
This one doesn't have traction control.
I don't think. It doesn't have the PSM button, so to assume it doesn't have traction control.
So you got to be a little bit careful.
No, you just need to know how to drive and have fun.
This car is a value. I don't know what else to say. I think we should get on the outside of this car and then continue to drive it for the rest of the day.
Oh, another .2 feature of the 986 .2s were cup holders, and that was first offered in these as when the .2 for the 996 911s got them.
There's your little history lesson from turn 5. We'll see you on the outside. I love it.
You love this car?
2001 vintage Boxster is my pick of the day for a special classic but yet modern enough sports car.
You know what's cool? This is one of the first cars to
weather?
have. Yeah, it's cold, not cool. This is one of the first modern Porsches to have an automatic spoiler. There's a button down in the driver's foot wheel by the clutch. You can push and it makes it go up. That's pretty cool.
I think we have had a lot of fun with this car. I love the yellow color, and I'm not one for like flashy colors. We own that Tuscadero Pearl Jeep, but this yellow on the Boxster, we'll call it canary yellow.
Isn't it racing yellow?
I mean,
isn't that the actual Porsche word for it? Is racing
it
yellow?
could be, but here's the deal. If people know that I'm always right, they're going to start to expect it, right?
Okay.
So I want to just feed it in every once in a while. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Go pick yourself up a vintage Porsche Boxster, but not this one, because it very well could end up in our garage. Who knows?
What is he saying? Before you do anything and click off this video, you need to go to the link in our description and click the link to Porsche St. Paul's website, and then browse their website, find the Porsche of your dream. After that, you come back to this video, you click the like button, the subscribe button, and then you comment about how bad you want this car.